In this video, I'll show you how to prepare for import this is a Parlec 1-inch OD turning tool BMT 65 holder. So the first thing we need to do is create a mounting coordinate system for this block to mount to the turret. And looking at the model, we have the origin is at the mounting point, so I'll use that for building the coordinate system. If you don't have that, what you'll need to do is create a sketch, put it at the center of these slots, and this slot is where the mounting point is for the machine. So I'm going to click on Features, Reference Geometry, Coordinate System, and I will make sure that I've got that origin picked for the coordinate system. Now, I need the x-axis normal to this face, pointing to the center of the turret. I'll need the y-axis pointing up as it is, and z-axis pointing back here towards the sub-spindle or away from the main spindle. Except that. I'm going to go ahead and rename this to mount so I can keep my coordinate system straight whenever I go to import. The next coordinate system will be for the main spindle right hand tool, and since the tools will be mounted right hand tool normally upside down, left hand tool normally right side up, I will create a coordinate system at this back corner. So again, I'm going to go to Reference Geometry, Coordinate System. Now, there are features on here that I can use. I'll use this point for the origin. And again, I want X direction to be normal here, Y direction to be normal here, Z direction normal here. Sorry. This is the correct coordinate system. And I will rename this MS for main spindle and RH for right hand. Next coordinate system will be down here. Again, I'll do the same thing. Coordinate system, origin here. X direction will be here. Y direction will be here. And Z direction will be here. That is the coordinate system for that. And that will be renamed to MS LH for main spindle left hand. Now, the ones back here on the back for the sub spindle will be reversed. This will be the left hand tool mount. This will be the right hand tool mount. So I'll create a reference geometry, coordinate system. Origin will be this point. X direction will be this point. Y direction will be this point. And we don't really need the Z, but let's go ahead and select that too. And that will be SS for sub-spindle and LH for left hand. And the next one will be this corner, this face for X, this face for Y, and this face for Z. And this will be SS sub-spindle RH right hand. And we're going to save this. Now to import this into the components, I'll go to Edit, Tool Components. I'll open the SC Turning Library, open. And I'm going to come over here to Import Tool Assembly from CAD. This message here, just make sure that you have the model you're going to import in the active window. Click OK. Generate this as a turning tool. I'll right click here and change this to a holder and change my coordinate reference to mount and click OK. And then I'll expand this, minimize these guys here, drag this over to the adapters and holders. And if we look at the model, we've got the coordinate system in here for the origin. Now I need to go to connection, and we have joint 1, so I'm going to make this correspond to the coordinate system. MS, RH for the main spindle right hand, and master is mount, slave is MS right hand, apply. There's that coordinate system. I'm going to right click here, add another static joint. That will be MS left hand, and slave coordinate system will be MS left hand. Apply. Again, I'll add another one, and that will be subspindle left hand, and this will be the subspindle left hand coordinate system. And then one more, add static. This will be subspindle right hand. And I'll select the slave as the subspindle right hand. Now this is imported into the ToolKit component library. And now we'll be able to add turning tools to those.